can assure you nobody's taking that hat for this year.
But I hope he will retire after he loses.
There won't be another coach. I'm impressed with everybody but him.
It's because they're scared that they may be wrong.
Fully capable of surpassing all of them.
I'm going to give her a run for her money.
I'm coming to win. I'm not coming for fun.
Fair and unfortunate.
He's going to come with losses. It's not the end of the world.
Need for a black curtain backdrop, and I get it.
Bodybuilding is my control within chaos.
My conditioning kills.
Look, you got a really exclusive interview because I ain't been saying none of this shit, yo. I've been holding my tongue on the internet.
Yes, guys, another episode of the Bikini Insider. This is the week before the Olympia, our last one online, because next week we aim to do a live one from Resort World. More information coming very, very soon. But look, we're all back together. Obviously, we've got Marnie, always been here, and Kerry, who is fresh back from another show. We got her back on, thankfully, because next time we'll see her, we'll be on the Olympia stage. How are you girls going?
I'm good. I'm all right. Freaking, it's just been crazy, as you can imagine. It has just been crazy.
Well, look, let's jump straight into it, because of course it was your 60th show of the year last weekend. No, look, seriously, fourth show, and it was Daytona,
Yes.
another mammoth show. And of course, look, we already seen the result. Wasn't the result you were looking for? You took 11th. Let's talk about that briefly, just to get your reflection alongside with maybe any feedback you were given from the judges who haven't judged you before, I believe.
No, so well, I've been judged like I can't remember. So that's how long ago. So I think it must have been, I think when I spoke to Bill after the show to get my feedback, I think he even said it was like 2021 or 23 or something like that. That was the last time that he had seen me. So basically, I came 11th, which it was crazy. We were standing in, because I've made a really good friendship with Hen, who we need to get on the podcast, actually, to be honest, from the UK. Now, our last names are, so we were next to each other on stage. So they've done the first call out. And I'm standing there and I went, shit, I've not felt this in a while.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie, I was watching the stream and my heart sank, my jaw hit the floor, because I was just like, I started watching the stream. I think it was the athlete just before you in the lineup. I can't remember who it was, blonde athlete. And I knew that you were coming on. Yeah, I knew that you were coming on for your routine, and I was literally like this at my screen watching you pause, and I thought you were on. I really did. And I thought everything looked flawless. So I was fully expecting you to be in first call out. I really was.
Kerry,
Carrie,
can I just jump on? I want to just jump on very quickly, because I saw a picture of Bikini Pro News put out, and there was like a 10-person first call out, and obviously it wasn't on there. You just said just then that when your name wasn't called out, you're like, oh, this has not happened before.
Yeah.
And we've seen it so many times when someone's badge number gets missed out, that you are still there being judged. You're still there. So what was going through at that point? Because that is a new feeling that you have not felt in a long time.
So, well, obviously I felt it I did come 11th and I did come 8th at the start of my season last year, before I started obviously then coming second. Obviously it's been a flip side this time, and we've gone straight in. It was second, and then fourth, which obviously, like I said, in front of Sandy, that felt better than the second place, and having her feedback. And then when obviously, well, not obviously, but Becky commented on one of my posts as well, which like it feels like a really big deal. Like I'm still like starstruck from all these kind of like people like giving me comments like this. But she wrote on there something along the lines of like, bring what you did to Daytona that you did to Sasquatch, and you'll do very, very well, or something like that, or you've got an incredible look, or something like that along those lines. Nothing much changed throughout that time. Obviously, like it's your fourth show. It was my fourth show, so like you're a little bit more I don't know, tired, but I didn't feel tired. I felt good, you know, because for me, like, I don't eat post-show, so there's no like post-show cardio and having to dig and all that kind of stuff. We manage things really well, so that's fine. Anyway, back to like your kind of question. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe they've missed my badge number. I was thinking, but then also I also thought this bikini, this happens. It goes this way. So it was like when I stepped off stage, I think I might have messaged you guys and I was a bit like, whoa, like, oh my gosh, like I haven't felt like this in a while. And I kind of like was kind of like taken back a bit, like, wow, I wonder what I need to see something. But what I was seeing when people were sending me stuff was all like just blurred and whatever. I wish I could show you a picture that I've got from my morning. I can't because my camera's here. I've got a photo from my morning check-in, which is my normal, it's just what I look like, what I post all the time, you know. And then I've got one where I'm like, haven't got heels on, but we managed to find like some sort of decent lighting in a bathroom. So we took one of my back shot. And then I've got one which is like an hour later on stage. And like my normal glute ham tie-in, like it just didn't look like it was there to me. Like I was like, oh, but I don't know if there was any issues with the lighting. But someone said to me, that they saw the like head judge and the judges kind of like looking, and every time an arm or something went over someone else, we were quite cramped on stage. I think I got pushed to the back and tried to come forward, like all the lighting and shadows were all off or something. And that's what Cash said. So he was watching. He said to me after when we spoke, he said, I think your fullness, like he was like, your fullness is like mad. Like you're so full. He said you need to just take this one with like a pinch of salt. This happens to athletes all the time. Like, you know, you look at Jazzy freaking from like Olympia to Arnold, you know, stuff like that. He said, I do think you were a touch full, but again, like, was it the lighting? Was it not? And maybe you weren't just as in on the glute ham tie-in as you are normally. But he said, like, we know it's there. It is there. So that was kind of that. My feedback, which was really strange to me, and it was a bit inconsistent with what I've been given for the last 2 years, was that I need more upper body. Now, I don't know if that's just because of the lineup that we were in. Obviously, some of the girls have bigger upper bodies. But like when I said to Sandy, do I need to change anything, like anything? She was like, just like watch your shoulders. And then when I was like, well, it's like I've got a good week, we spoke a little bit, and then I was like, I've got a good week where I can like train properly. And she was like, don't train. Like, so you've got like Jack, who's judged me twice, and then obviously Terrick, who gave me the win last year. All of the other judges like last year saying like upper body, be careful, be careful, be careful. And I've had that for like even the year before that. And then to then have someone say, oh, you need a little more upper body. I was like, oh. And he was like, so obviously that can only be done through an off season. So I was like, oh, well, so I've kind of just taken it as like a bit of an inconsistency.
Are you just going to focus on the feedback that Sandy gave you going to Olympia? Like that was the one where you want to get that feedback. She's head judging when it comes to the bikini side at Olympia. That's what matters.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys like kind of noticed, but I've changed my front pose, which I think has brought my waist in like a substantial amount. Meg said she had some random messages from people as well saying that. So that's like good. And I didn't have that as a feedback from her. That was feedback before from like Jack and stuff like that. So obviously like the new pose is working. So like, I didn't have any feedback with regards to my waist, which obviously, as you guys might know by now, is like my focus always. What did you say? I can't even remember what you said. Oh, what am I going to focus on? We've got a number on the scales where we like to see me, where we've been at for like the 2 second places and the fourth. We were 0.4 kilos heavier when on waking on show day. So maybe that's why my glutes weren't as tight from the back. Hormonally, I've tried to switch off from where I'm at, Meg messaged me today in regards to some feedback to one of my check-ins saying what's where we're at right now, because the scales has jumped up to back to where it was on that show day. She was like, it explains for where we're at hormonally. And I'm like, great, cool. Don't tell me anymore. Don't want to know where I'm at with regards to that. One thing I do know is that when I get to Vegas, I dry out like a motherfucker, which will work in my favor. I feel a little bit watery over here. It's very humid.
Yeah,
Um,
thing with Florida.
so yeah, it's really humid. But again, like I'm literally like so zen and so chill. There was no like hurt. There was an issue like when I was messaging you guys, like what, how, what, like wanted to know my feedback basically. But like I've not been like, I always say like one show doesn't define you. It just doesn't. Like, so I'm just enjoying doing what I'm doing and making the memories and trying to have fun, you
To
know?
me, like every time when in the past, Carrie, where we've all joked about this, where you're like, it's a fluke, I've done well, it's a fluke. This to me was a fluke because look at the three shows prior, so you need to try and flip your perspective like we talked about already. But I think it's shit when you have that when you're on the sidelines and you kind of those thoughts run through your head like you said at the start of I've not felt this for a while, and
Yeah.
I felt it. And you know what's funny, actually Mark messaged me saying like where's the live stream link, so I sent it to him obviously before you came on.
Yeah.
So our chat was already open and I messaged him straight away and I was like, what is going on here? And I think yeah, we all felt it in the moment.
Yeah.
You were covering the other show, weren't you, Suki? So I don't think you were, because there was two
Yeah,
shows.
unfortunately, I had a France show, but obviously I was checking my phone and I saw the story that you sent over, Marnie. I mean, can I ask Kerry, like obviously now going into the Olympia, look, you've had 4 shows on the bounce to get as much data as possible, get the experience and get the feedback. Has that changed anything in what you aspire to achieve at the Olympia? Because if you go back to some episodes, there's been,
Yes.
I mean, Angelica believes that you could be top 10. Look, that's where her feelings towards you. But obviously your feelings are where you would like to be. And now as we get closer to Olympia, now
Yes.
everything becomes more real because you've now got enough substance to go back on to make
Yeah.
logical decisions that feel
Yes.
best, that best suits yourself. So how are you now looking at Olympia with all this data you've gathered?
Open-minded, optimistic. I would say that I'm just trying to remember like this is my first Olympia and I've got goosebumps. I've got legit goosebumps sat here. I would say like I know I was saying like I want to get top 10, I want to get top 10. Like who don't? I want to get top 5, mate. I want to win the Olympia. But it's literally out of your control. It's out of your control. So all I can do is just do what I've been doing at every single show. And I remember last year I was like, I want to win, I want to win, I want to win, I want to win. And like I do want to win, of course I want to win. But like this is the Olympia and like I'm just being open-minded. I know that there's what 70-ish girls, whatever. Like to be seen is going to be tough. So I even think blooming third call outs is going to be good. I would love to make the top 16. I would like to make the top 16. But again, yeah, just it is what it is and we'll see what happens. I think I've just got to just keep appreciating like the fact I've made it there, and just to really soak up the whole experience. And I think it'll be nice because like right this week like my friends have gone home, I'm like in my own energy, if that makes sense. And I think when I get to Vegas, like Meg's gonna be there, Marnie's gonna be there, Mark's gonna be there, like you're gonna be there, like all these people that I'm meeting across all of these other shows are gonna be there. And yeah, so yeah, I'm just I guess optimistic and just we'll see what happens
I think
at the Olympics.
it's also very important to remember that you are the only UK
I was just
representative.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
You stole
You-
it. I was gonna say, not only have you freaking made it to the Olympia, you are the face of UK bikini at this show. You are the
And
only one person there representing all the girls. So
yeah,
It's
because
yeah,
historically, look, historically, the UK haven't, have never been so strong in bikini. If you look at other divisions, we got 2 in the open, we got 7 in men's physique, we got 2 in figure, we had 2 in figure last year. Bikini has always been one of the most toughest categories to break into because it's so heavily American dominated. So to have a UK representative, there is an element that what you are doing is also showing the current crop of pro bikini competitors, not just of the UK but also Europe and the amateurs, that in the most American dominated division, that it is possible to reach the Olympia. And I think very much this year is all about the fact that you've reached the Olympia, and now it's about planting your flag, understanding where you stand. I mean, all the feedback for the rest of this year. We know obviously you've got plans for later on, but this year is all about just planting that flag and moving forward. Yeah, then focus on 2026 afterwards. But until then, like you said before this call, before we start recording, it's about maximizing experience as much as possible. And if it means vlogging every single day so you can look back on the day you hang up your bikini to look back in the first ever Olympia, then do that, because these days do not come around. There's so many bikini competitors that never make the Olympia stage after they qualify once, they don't get back. And we know how more difficult it's going to be next year as well.
I know that has crossed my mind as well, to be honest, how I'm like, I wonder if I'll ever make the Olympia again.
well, I think you need a GoPro strapped to your head at this rate.
No, I
So it's just filming everything.
I
But
think when I'm there, hopefully Mark will be able to, and
course,
maybe
I'll be
tomorrow I have a
able
rest
to.
day, so maybe I will sit down and just do literally just a sit down talky little bit of a wrap up one, because I've tried to speak a bit more on my stories, like I was going to speak on there again later and stuff like that, but yeah, it is just, it's hard, like there is so many things to like do and also try and zen yourself.
Your
I think,
brain
yeah,
becomes very there's a lot of different emotions and thoughts and stuff as well that you will have, because it's like you're away from home and you're probably not having as many conversations because you're with yourself so much, like you're in your own company. So it's kind of like all going round in your head. And then it sometimes feels quite overwhelming to get your camera out and even start speaking, because like, where do I even start with it? So
No.
I get
the only thing I could say there as well is, like, fortunately, I mean, you heard the old Spider-Man saying with great power comes great responsibility. It's like when you have a top, there is that, unfortunately, there does come that responsibility, because there is going to be an element where all of the eyes on UK bikini and pro, amateur, whatever division, they are always going to be checking your page because they want to have the updates. They want to live the Olympia experience through yourself because it's your first one. So there is an element where it's like just people are engaged in you right now, which is great for yourself, the brand. You can do so much because your views are going to go skyrocket up. So definitely try as much as you can without being detrimental to what you're there to do.
Yeah.
But you don't want to look back at any regrets. I'm sure you'll find a way to work around it.
I know. That's what I want to try and do, because I do. But yeah, it's just been it's been a lot of travel and a lot of like, and for me, I have to put my literal self first, but also my clients first. And I'm not going to sit there doing a YouTube while I've still got client check-ins to be doing, and then be sitting there till 8 p.m. at night still
Haven't you got
working.
somebody competing on the same day you're competing at Olympia? Is there a show going on? No, that's somebody else. Okay.
No, there isn't. No, it was like there was. It was meant to be like that Taiwan show. I think they must have just written it wrong in the calendar. So
there is a show the same weekend as the Olympia, though, I'm sure, the Poland show. Have you seen that?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was so
Madness.
surprised. I went on the Instagram page and I think it's a pro qualifier.
Oh,
Let's look at the top 6 from a couple of shows. But of course, as we talked about Daytona, the one we were talking about before, Marnie, of course, Jordan,
Yeah.
back-to-back wins. So very,
First one qualified under the new rules with 2 wins.
No,
Amazing, incredible
mad,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's
is there a video? Is there a video from it? Or some pictures? What did you think of Jordan when you were over there, Kerry?
the first thing I looked at was her delts. I was like, wow. So I can see why mine would be classed as small. I didn't really get to actually like speak to her, if that makes sense, or anything like that. But obviously that is just a huge achievement. She must be over the moon. And that's amazing heading into the Olympia, isn't it? So that's yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to
Massive
her.
congratulations. Also,
I-
Masha as well, like because
yes,
she placed lower in a show previously because Cash told me like take it as a pinch of salt. Look at Masha, she placed here and now she's placing here. Like he said, you are a top athlete, you are killing it, you are up there. Like just yeah, just take it on the chin. And that's what she's done, obviously. And there we go. She's battled it out for first place, obviously, well, walking away with the second, but that must have felt like a huge win to her. And she is lovely. She is such a nice person. So it's really good to like be around her. So yeah.
closer to home because I was watching a show on the weekend and I was the France one, and we saw Anna get another win.
Oh, how amazing. Honestly.
I thought this was very, very close between her and Patricia, who obviously won the Italy show, the one that you did to kick off your
Yeah.
season, right?
Yeah.
Did you get any of you girls get to see any of this?
That was
Nope.
kind of going on as I was watching Kerry's stream, I think. So I was kind of like on Instagram scrolling through, seeing your updates. But I agree, Suki. I think it was very close between the two. But it's so nice just to see Anna,
Oh,
getting
it
that win
really is.
again.
It is after like because she just keeps going and going and
I
going and going.
Is she competing again this weekend?
She is Italy.
She can't,
So who
can't
knows?
stop, won't stop.
This could be it.
Yeah.
So yeah, very. I don't know how many shows she's done.
Incredible. That would be so incredible for her after like how
Mm.
much she had to compete to qualify for this year. If she's able to now secure the 2026 qualification, like after that
Oh,
massive season.
yeah.
So yeah, fingers crossed for her.
Just quickly get out Patricia as well, just in case any of you guys have not seen her before.
Her waist is crazy.
Yeah, man.
She's got crazy physique.
Yeah, you're right.
There's not many pictures. Obviously, this one is. Oh, that was 2024. Is there anything else here? No, just a video that I uploaded.
She's just got a very good physique, in my opinion.
We had two girls compete there as well from UK Ireland. In fact, I may as well bring it both up as well. Cass kicked off her season.
Oh
Cassie
yeah.
Hunter.
So behind, like I haven't even like caught up on all of this.
Let's see. Is there any more? So I think she got. I remember her saying it was her lowest placing yet. So she's taking this one on the chin and she's moving on to the next show, which I believe is Italy.
Yeah, 6 days out she's put there.
So yeah, Cassie, look forward to see what you do over in Italy. Also, there was Jess Feeney, who obviously Kerry, you know very well because you competed against her on many occasions last year. Olympia qualified. She didn't post any pictures of the show because I think she took 13th.
Right, okay.
She did look a bit soft, but I don't know if that's because obviously she's just focusing on Olympia, it's just dusting off the cobwebs and she's got more to give. But I believe she's doing. Oh, she's not to Italy. She's going straight to Olympia now.
Right. Okay.
Um, Gabbey.
We all know she can bring it.
Sorry?
We all know she can bring it. She'll bring it.
Yeah, she proved it last year. Marnie, your
Yay.
client, Gabbey.
Yeah, I actually had a FaceTime chat with her the other day, and yeah, I'm so happy with this look from her. She's just gorgeous.
How did she get on? Like, oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Yeah, well, there was only three girls in the lineup, Kerry. So on the last pod we did, we were talking about this. She did the natural Monster Zim show,
Okay.
and she did come third, but again, pro debut, got in front of Sandy. Sandy just said to Gabs, like, you need more muscle, right? Like, you know, she is like on the smaller side. Like Gabs is a little bit taller. She's quite slender. Like naturally, that's just how she sits. But she is getting a little bit tighter now for she's doing another show this weekend. So,
Yeah.
you know, she's making changes for that. And Isaac's actually taken over her prep now as well, which is really nice because obviously they're out there together. So,
what show is it she's doing next?
Asia Grand Prix, I believe, isn't it, Suki?
Oh, the same one as my client.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. Let's look at the shows coming up.
Yeah, that's a good lineup.
Who's your client again, Kerry? Sorry.
Kiki representing.
Oh, there we are. Kiki Coley, yes.
Yeah.
Check her out. We're looking really good, to be
Wait,
fair.
representing Great Britain?
Yeah, she's from there. Yeah, she's not. She lives in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just thought she was.
No, she's representing Great Britain.
I like that.
There you go. Okay, now I know. For some reason I haven't even looked at this lineup yet.
Thingamajiggy. Instagram.
Oh yeah, sorry, 1 second.
There's a few names I recognize in the list actually as well. So you've got right at the bottom, Christina Yu.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just grab Kiki up. What's her Insta handle?
Second one down.
Oh yeah,
second one down. This one here. Okay.
She might only post stuff to her stories, to be fair, but I think she did update on her story today.
Oh yeah, I saw
Just
you.
want to say good night.
She looks really good.
Natty Queen. So
Nice.
I'm really happy with how things have come together.
So is this a natural pro show or is this open?
Just both back to back.
Okay.
Day one is the 4th, and that is the
Okay, nice.
and then the next day is the open. So she's just gonna do both.
Yeah, makes sense too. Yeah, so there's a few names I recognize.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Right at the bottom, Christina Yu. I actually follow her on Instagram. She's got a beautiful physique. Who else? Sarah Choi again.
Illumi Chung. I don't know how to say it. I think that is actually Kiki's client.
No way.
I think that is her.
Excellent.
That's cool.
Or is it? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
One of her clients is competing there.
So we have this show on October the 5th, and we just spoke about Italy because we know Anna is doing this show as well. Just bring it up for Ireland, Jessica Kavanagh. I think that must be her first show of the year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cassie Hunter from UK. Oh, Josephine is doing it. Is she doing Ireland? I thought she was going straight to Vegas.
Anna Setlak.
Who else we got? Renata's back.
Rania as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it does look.
States as well, isn't there?
Yeah. There's also Inez Neves. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, it's again a busy show.
I mean, really, it's Anna's show to lose. Let's be honest. Italy, home country.
Yeah. Well, again, if she does win, like we said, she will win that qualification.
There's Patricia.
Yeah, I was just about to say that as well.
Completely forgot. Yeah, she's there as well. Nice little rematch there. Was there another show? Sorry. Oh yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Muscle.
Southern Muscle Showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. This one. Yes, because No, obviously Alice jumped out to me straight away.
Kerrigan
Yep.
Pike.
Oh yeah, wow.
That's exciting. I mean,
That is. I
updates
really
are
need to see her.
quite.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Kerrigan competed actually at Texas last year when I did it. And her improvements are so good. So
Yeah,
that'll be exciting to see her back on stage for sure. Yeah.
Excellent. So this is the last show before the
Mona
Olympia.
got top 10, didn't she?
Sorry?
She got top 10 at this show, the one that I did, Sophia Mona.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was good. Did she get 7th or 8th or something? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either what placing she got.
But still, it was good to see someone from Europe
Definitely.
doing their do. Alice Rocha's here as well. Should be a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah. After taking second Sasquatch. Okay, excellent. Amateur side. Let's bring up somebody else you know, Marnie. Because someone did the double.
The back 2P. Woo! Yeah.
We're going to look at the natural NPC UK show and Victoria Reyes, who won the overall last week, has won the overall the natural show the weekend just gone. Well done, Victoria. Jake was client, also posed by Marnie as well. Marnie, take it from here.
This is Fit Model.
She looks great. She looks great. Look at her.
And if I'm right,
she's a masters athlete, Carrie.
how old is she?
Should I really say a woman's age on here?
I know.
I think she's already got it in her bio.
You know what? Okay, sorry.
Not.
Masters over 35s, over 40s, over 45s.
Over 40s.
No way. That is crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, man.
That's mind blowing.
She's off to Amateur Olympia Italy this weekend.
Yeah, Jake said.
Let's see. As we know, just like bikini, it's Fit Model. So let's see. But
I really like this look.
You could not have more momentum than 2 back-to-back overall wins going into a pro qualifier. That it's not like the first one was, a fluke, whatever. She's done it twice now. So yeah, I'm excited for this weekend, definitely.
And Barbara, I saw a poster she put the other day, and it's the biggest amateur Olympia ever that she's put on. So it's record numbers. Obviously, as we know, it's a lot of pro cards. I believe 3 pro cards per division, I think.
Well, I don't know because
2 Fit Model.
Yeah, obviously it depends on the numbers, doesn't it, as well? Yeah. Depends on how many girls. And hopefully we do have, this is what I was saying to Victoria, because of where we're at in the season, you could expect that there will be, more athletes. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, look, huge good luck to her. Oh God, I've completely forgot the bikini winner. It was Charlotte Ellis client. Let me go on her page and I'll see if I can find it that way. Is she here? Oh, here she is. Let's grab her up.
Alina? Yeah.
Is it this one? Yes, it is. Here we go. So, wait, how do I pronounce the name? Do you know?
I think it's Alina, isn't it?
Alina, is it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, is it Alina? Okay. Alina, that's your name. Yes, Alina. She won the bikini overall at the NPC UK Natural Show, which is when's the British finals for the natural side?
You're testing me now. I'm not sure on the exact date.
Because it's a last qualifier for the Open British finals, which is the week after the Olympia.
Yeah, so we've got the British Grand Prix Pro Qualifier on the 18th of October. I know that there's also a France Natural Pro Qualifier coming up though as well, towards the end of the year. So obviously this is a qualifier for that. I believe as well that all the athletes who won the overall at this show got free entry to the Euro Muscle Natural Pro Qualifier.
Okay.
Euro Natural, sorry, in Madrid. Yeah, the Black Panther production show. So that's actually 2 weeks after the Olympia, the 25th.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Was there any other shows that I've missed?
I
There's
think
just so
that's
much
it.
going on.
I think that was everything that happened on
So
the
much
weekend.
going on.
That's it. Okay, so yeah, well done to all the amateur competitors. Because of course we've got the Italy amateur show. I know we've got quite a few UK girls and UK competitors over there. So look forward to kind of looking back at that one if we can. While we're at Olympia, we'll definitely try and put a little segment on there. Okay, guys, I think that pretty much wraps that one up. Like we can keep this one short, and we're gonna have an extra long one next week. Because, like I said, guys, the plan is, and we have got moving parts moving, and we hope to get everything all confirmed later this week, is to have a live episode from the Olympia venue at Resort World. We are planning to try and do it on the Thursday, just before the Meet Olympians. So we're looking at about 5:30 US time, and we'll obviously get this out the day after, so it'll be on the Friday. So what I'm going to try and do is get us all together over the next couple of days. So we'll probably get a post out on where it's taking place, and if you guys want to be part of it, because we're going to try and rope in as many pros as possible, even try and rope in Kerry if we can. I know she's going to be very busy.
I'm where I'm.
She is going to be there. Okay, because I don't want to put any pressure on you.
No, I'm in this. I'm in this. Yeah. I'm in this.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna put a plan together. We're gonna tell you exactly what's gonna be happening. Have a really good session, a really good podcast, celebrate the Olympia, and get as many people behind it as possible.
Can't wait. It's going to be so epic. Oh my God, as if we're going to be I'm going to be in Vegas this time next week. Will you be in the sky?
So wait, let's confirm. Kerry, what day do you get to Vegas?
This Friday.
This Friday. Marnie, you get to Vegas when?
Monday next week.
Monday. I arrive at 4:00 Wednesday.
Amazing.
And Kerry, obviously you got your hotel sorted. Do you know where you're training from?
No, not yet.
You haven't looked at it yet.
Did
you say when's the Mark going to get there as well? About same time as well?
Mark's flying today, and he's watching one of his friends compete in another show. But he's gonna come to me on Friday, and I cannot wait because I've missed him so much.
Oh,
that's been hard, honestly.
Well, can you believe, guys, that yeah, I mean, literally
the Olympia is nearly here. I can't believe it.
1 week today is like the check-ins for certain divisions. Obviously, your check-in is on the Thursday. I think someone sent me a timetable for that, Kerry. So you've obviously already seen that. But really, like the Olympia. I mean, also we've got quite a few people. Oh, we've got quite a few people as well competing over there as well in the Amateur Olympia. So we've got Claire, who won the overall bikini. What's Claire's last name? The blonde girl. Yeah, Claire Murphy. She won the overall at the NPC UK last week. She's doing a show. We got Helen Peebles, who took second in her class. She's also doing a show. And we got a few of the male competitors over there as well. Also, before we head off, did you see there was another federation that had a show on the weekend, and they had a natural bikini winner who looked unbelievable. I was like, oh my God, she's got to do NPC shows. Like she would kill it in the natural ranks NPC. I'll send it over to you afterwards. But yeah, there was
no, I didn't say.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, if you're listening, then
there was a lot of natural shows taking place on the weekend, and there was so much potential for the UK going down the NPC route. Like so many competitors could do so well. The natural scene is absolutely booming in the UK when I saw the standard of competitors. I hope to see many of them take the route with the NPC IFBB because, some of them have got great potential.
I think a lot of people are scared, that's why. And it's like, no, this is your sign.
Okay.
Like, you can do it. You can do it. You don't have to have done loads of shows elsewhere beforehand. Like, just jump in because you could be the next big star. You just never know.
And you got pro qualifiers in UK, France, Spain. There's plenty of pro qualifiers all over Europe, and of course you got the Ben Weider, which is the their Next one down from Olympia, their big natural world championships, and of course you can qualify for Olympia if you do win your pro class. Okay, that's a wrap, guys. We'll see you guys next week live at Olympia Resort World. More details coming out Monday next week.